Broncos country, what is up? It is the Kodiak, and today I'm here to talk about Elijah Arroyo and why he would be the best option on day 2 for the Denver Broncos. So first of all, tight end, I just want to talk about it real quick. It is not a given concept that we are going to be going with the tight end round 1. And actually, if I were to be completely honest, I would say it's not likely because there are going to be a lot of really good prospects available at number 20. And yes, Warren could be there. Not likely at all anymore because he's getting locked at like 7, 8. But Loveland definitely could be there as well. But, we could fill some of those holes in free agency. And whether or not you want to fill those holes in free agency or the draft, I'm not entirely sure. But if they view a guy higher on the defensive line, if they view a guy higher, at the running back position, like Genty, Bell, and Daniel Jeremiah's mock draft to 21 today behind us. So if that happens, the Broncos won't pass on him. You can mark my words on that. But day 2 tight end needs to be a talking point for us because, I know it's a foregone conclusion that we might be selecting Warren. We might be selecting Loveland. I still think Loveland is our penciled in pick, but this would be a great guy to talk about in case that does not happen. So we're going to do a little film room today. And this is powered by my good friends at Guru Film Room. This was powered by Mr. Talks and the Guru himself. So shout out to you guys for launching an amazing, amazing service. Highest database or most extensive database I could find of all 22 college films. So I got to give them a huge shout out to that as well. So talking about Elijah Arroyo, he had a very, very productive year this year at Miami. And this is just a run blocking play. I'll let it play while I ramble. And after being often injured his first 3 years at Miami, he actually did a really good job coming onto the scene this year. I think he finished right around 500 yards. This play was absolutely nuts. So before we talk about this play, I'm just going to say something. Elijah Arroyo's top speed on this play was 21.8 miles per hour. Only 6 ball carriers in the entire NFL had a higher game speed of 21.8 miles per hour at any point this year. Cavante Turpin, Jahmyr Gibbs, James Cook, Saquon Barkley, Nico Collins, and I think A.J. Brown. So that is absolutely absurd what this dude was able to do on this play. And by the way, he is big. He is a tight end. Like, tight end should not be this quick. So either way, talking about the play itself, I'm just going to show it to you guys in like slow motion. So he just literally runs up the seam. Like, he just kind of gets cooked. The concept did a pretty good job of dragging that safety. And he is just gone. Now we're going to watch it in real time so you can see him just go to the end zone. I know that this is kind of, blurry in a sense. But listen, all 22 college film, this is the best I could find. You watch this from the tight, you're going to see how impressive of a route this really was and how impressive it was that he was just able to run past everybody. And honestly, Denver could really, really use a weapon like this. One who's just going to be a threat over the middle of the field. Props to that, number 3 on Georgia Tech for finding a way to catch up to him. Yeah, just ludicrous stuff right there. So, yeah, now we're going to be watching some more clips of him. In this game, he runs a little over the middle of the field. And one of my problems with him on film when I watch him is that I do feel like he has a tendency to, I do feel like he has a tendency to run a little fast at defenders when it comes to like his routes or whatever, because, watch his closing speed right here. You saw him, he's in the bottom slot. Watch his closing speed on the defender. I just felt like he ran a little fast towards the defender right there. And had he cut in a little quicker, he probably would have been able to get open for completion or whatever, but Cam Ward just couldn't find him or whatever. I mean, not that big of a deal, to be completely honest, but you're going to see it again, just changing plays at the line, and honestly, not really a whole lot going on here. This play is kind of irrelevant in the grand scheme of things, but I did want to point that out when we're talking about the potential concerns about his game translating to the NFL. So, yep, like I said, Cam Ward probably could have had that, but oh well. He did show some ability to get a little slippery. This is just a flat-out coverage bust. Like, he runs wide open in the middle of the field right there. You're not going to be able to see it on the tight, but I do want to replay it again. It's just Cam Ward. You got to be able to hit this. You got to be able to recognize, what's going on. Maybe he felt like, let me go back a little bit. Maybe he felt like that this safety was like going to creep in and like rob it, but I don't know. If you're getting top 5 hype, you got to be able to hit this guy right here. Once again, kudos to Arroyo for A, reading the leverage, or B, just being able to find the stop spot within the zone, because this is zone coverage. And yes, I know that this is a very big zone, so it's not really, but I don't want to take that away from him. I don't want to take that away from him. If you are going to be drafted on round 2, round 3, these are the plays that you should be able to make at the college level, even if he is in the ACC. So this one right here, he's lined up in line once again, and I think this is actually a pass play, yeah. So let's see how he does on the blocking. I mean, he's at least able to force the dude out. So yeah, nice little blocking rep right there. It's always interesting watching the other prospects when you're like doing this as well. So uh, he's lined up right here again. Let's watch him, kind of seal the edge. I don't remember. Did they have a guy blitzing? No. But he was at least able to push out the edge rusher. So good job, Elijah Arroyo, on that one as well. We're now 2 for 2 on the blocking plays because even if the dude didn't come in with full force, boom, we just like to see that effort. So, all right, there we go. Getting to the second level, driving a dude back. Like, what's not to love about this dude? Arroyo, once again, right here. I feel like I should just get one of those clicker things that, like, or like those things where you're able to circle him and he drives the dude back. Love to see the effort right there. Lined up in the slot once again, and once again, I like the versatility of how he's able to line up. Once again, if Ward has another second or two, or at least recognizes that, oh man, this is kind of getting painful because I feel like Elijah Arroyo, like there was a lot left on the table for him on this game. So, I mean, like, does this get any more? I know the ball's kind of already out, but I'm sorry, but this feels like a better bet to me than this does. Like, does it not feel like a better bet to you guys? I'm not entirely sure. Watch from the tight. Deep ball, incomplete. Okay. So, 14-10 Georgia Tech in the first half. Let's see what this one is as well. Once again, another blocking play where he's not really tasked to do much. So, let's see if we can find like a passing play where he's tasked to do a lot more. Okay, I guess we've got a Cam Ward run there as well. Sorry about all these Cam Ward running clips. I know you guys wanted to see him get unleashed in the passing game. Okay, so now that he's on the field for this, he's lined up in the slot to the left-hand side again. And once again, probably had him. Probably had him if we're being completely honest. So his fluidity, all right, I'm going to actually stop this. Since we can't see him from the tight this time, I am actually going to, let's 0.5 this. And then when we see fit, I feel like this is completely fine. Either way, Elijah Arroyo, he's once again going to read the leverage and he's going to be able to, cut really quick. And, once again, I don't know if he's like not the read. I don't know if this isn't like a design part of the offense. I don't know if he's just like not expecting the ball or something, but I don't know if it was like an RPO. Wait, no, that wouldn't make sense because what the running back was doing. But yeah, once again, I feel like they're just leaving stuff on the table on this game with Elijah Arroyo. That's not to say that he was like misused or anything, because Miami had a phenomenal year. But regardless, I feel like him being a lead blocker on that play, we're gonna watch that at 0.5 speed because that's what gets me bricked up. Okay, so you're gonna see Elijah Arroyo pull. Actually, let's watch at 0.7. I feel like that's a perfect happy medium. So yep, going to the safety, being able to seal that. And honestly, had that running back had a little bit of shake and bake, that goes for a lot more than 6 or 7 yards or whatever that went for there as well. So Elijah Arroyo, now he's tasked with, being the guy on inside zone. And I just love the work he does at sealing. It's going to be tougher in the NFL, and some guys just aren't cut out for it in the NFL. But once you get to, you're at the point where you can just be in the way as a blocking tight end, I feel like that's pretty dang good for, getting on the field early, especially early on in your career. So trips right, we've got Elijah Arroyo in motion right here, and I guess he's just kind of running a fake. And this was a nice little screen design, but ultimately there was a little bit of a miscommunication there. I don't know if the number 70 dude, I don't know if he was like supposed to, concerned about getting flagged for illegal man downfield. I don't know if he was concerned for, something else there. But this feels like a broken play. This feels like a broken play because honestly, had number 70 gotten his hands on one of the guys upfield, okay, so he just got flat out out pursued. Honestly, that's not really that big of a deal. Okay, slight disclaimer: these highlights are not powered by Guru Film Room, but I'm putting their watermark in here because why not? I feel like it This is actually from the ACC Digital Network, and I really love what Elijah Arroyo did on that touchdown because he was able to, find the sticks being the end zone, and just being able to run over the middle of the field. Absolutely fantastic from him right there. This is another play against Ball State where we're going to have Cam Ward just load up and be able to find him over the middle of the field. And honestly, with these middle of field crossing routes, it's what we saw a lot from Sutton. It's what we saw a lot from Troy Franklin. And, the times that we were successful on them were absolutely fantastic. And yeah, so we've got another really, really nice play right here where he's able to find his way to the end zone. And, he's just shifty, man. He's able to separate. He's fast. I see no reason why he would not be the perfect day 2 guy for the Denver Broncos. So yeah, let's watch let's watch 3 or 4 more clips before we wrap up this video real quick. Okay, so you're able to see this, time and time again. Props to the ACC Network and ESPN for all these replays because you know what? Why not watch some Miami football? 31 receptions is crazy this year too. I would have thought he would have had a lot more, but yep. Oh. Puts his hands out right there against Virginia Tech and was able to haul in an absolute missile from Ward. I know that did look a little ugly, but oh well. Oh well. The most important thing is that he did secure the catch, and that was not the easiest catch in the world to make. Should he have had it on the first time? Probably, but once again, not the easiest one in the world to make. So we've got some play action right here, and he's just able to find him right over the middle of the field. And if you get him into like that position where he has a straight shot at the end zone, he is not. He is not going down. So once he develops his game a little more, I could see him being an absolute super weapon for a team like the Broncos or whoever is going to draft him in round 2. I will be very, very happy if we can land this guy on round 2 or whatever. Getting a little chippy with Cal. Obviously, they ended up coming back from that huge deficit. Actually, you're going to see it on second and goal right here, where he has Elijah Arroyo. Boom. Able to find his way into the end zone. Break a tackle. And yeah, I remember this game because of the taunting controversy. But yeah, oh well. I've really liked watching Elijah Arroyo with you guys. And if you guys have liked it, let me know in the comment section down below. I've really enjoyed it, and once again, thank you to Guru Firmware for making this video possible. But yeah, so that does it for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.